Good morning, guys. Well, yeah, it's still morning. It's 11 o'clock, and I'm just leaving my house to go to the farm. I'd be running really late if it wasn't for the fact that I was in class. I just got out, so that's the story there. We're going to take a quick 30-second commute to our job site today. If you guys saw the thumbnail in the video, or the title, we are working on an old barn today. So without further ado, roll the intro, and we will get over there and work on this barn. Hi, Zach. Did you miss me?
Well, we're taking this old barn and doing a rehab. The outside 15 feet we had to destroy because there was absolutely nothing left. Termites and the weather got into it because the roof was bad. We're basically replacing the posts, scabbing on new posts to try and maintain a little bit of integrity in the barn. And we're going to tear part of the loft out so we can use it for some bigger equipment storage, but yet maintain all the patina and the old notch and peg system inside the barn.
So we got Zach and Joel up here. They're putting in a new post, similar to the one that we just put up here. And then we're going to frame this wall out, right?
Right.
Put tin up or what?
We're going to use metal wall.
Okay. Okay. Sweet. Sounds good. Carry on. Okay, so sorry for not filming a whole bunch. Grandpa and I went to lunch with a couple friends of ours, and I got to go to class again. So I'll be gone for about an hour, but they've got a lot of work done. They've got almost all the boards done on the outside. We got to put some braces up in the center and kind of tie some other things together. So I'll come back in an hour and we'll go from there. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but our wall is pulled out about 5 inches or so. We're going to try and fix that as best we can, or patch it. So just so you guys know what's going on, this barn came apart right up here. See where that's broken? Came apart. So we threw this beam back up, and you can see it's barely sitting in on both sides. So we're gonna try and get a come along and suck these two walls together and screw it, and that'll be good enough.
coming, John.
Sounds like it's moving.
This one's moving. This one's almost in.
Is it? Keep on. Keep going. Yeah. Yeah, I'd stop there. It's not going any farther.
You're tight there, it's not stopping right you are, unless you got more room on the other side.
It needs to go another 2 inches.
Now she's getting tight.
Yeah.
Okay, how come that cut? See it's cut there at an angle?
Yeah, so is that side.
But it had to be with the pinhole up.
There you go. Okay, sun's about to go down, so I'm gonna wrap this video up here. So I guess I never explained really what our goal was with this barn, but I wish I had some video or some photos of this barn before we actually started the work on it. But if you look right here, where this angle iron is, be right here, this angle iron, that's actually where the barn was when it was fully built. When we bought this property, this corner of the barn was falling out and the roof was getting real bad. So we went ahead and we ripped out the bad section of the barn. And if you can see now what we did here today, I didn't get a ton of footage because of class and some other things, but we went ahead and we pretty much built this wall up and we're almost ready to put tin on it. We've got the tin here, but we've got some other stuff we have to get done first, and it's really weather dependent. So you guys saw us with the come along inside. The walls are actually starting to pull apart. So we went ahead and took that come along in there and got it tight, and we're gonna let it sit for a couple days just to see if slowly, if that pressure will help bring those walls together. And I guess the last thing is, if you saw Zach in that one clip, he was pulling on this cable that comes out here. Well, this cable, we actually tied it off. If you can see this here. See this cable here, it's coming down and ties off to that tree over there. When we started this project, where that cable goes to, that wall was actually pulled over. Honestly, it was probably about 6 inches. This barn was looking like it was about to just go over that way. So we went ahead and took that cable and strung it up on that far post and pulled it down to this tree over here and cinched it over with the come along and got it halfway straightened out so we could actually do what we're doing now. So one of our goals is actually to take this loft right here and move it up to, I guess it'd be right around 4 feet or so where that next beam is, and then we can really put some taller sliders in here so we can get a decent sized tractor like a 4020 in there with no problem. So we can get a little bit of storage out of it. Otherwise, we're really just doing this to keep an old barn alive, and as cool as that is, we want to make it so we can kind of use it too. So we're not just doing this for fun, if you want to call it that. So yeah, it's sweet. I love going through these old barns. We tore down a barn in Missouri that was on our cattle farm, and that was cool. We actually put a lot of that wood back up in the museum over there, if you guys have seen that. But yeah, they're cool. It's cool to walk around and see how they built stuff. This barn was built in, I'd say, the early 1800s. You can see they used a lot of the wood pegs, and all the beams are hand hewn. It's pretty sweet. So that's gonna be it for this video. This is Barn Rehab part 1. Sometime next week we hope to get the tin on, and hopefully I'm here to film it too. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.